Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I am going to show another amazing chess game, and today I will speak about Abdusattorov Nodirbek as another shining chess star and the future of the chess, and who knows, maybe we are going to watch game of future World Chess Champion. The first part of this game will be a really difficult time for white. Anyway, white will be Abdusattorov, black Gukesh, so both are great, young and super talented chess prodigies. But now I think that white has some difficulties to survive from dangerous position, because white's king is the biggest weakness. But at the end of this game you will see how white will not only escape from dangerous position but will be able to beat black's army, and the biggest weakness at the end it will be black's king. So that's exactly what is waiting for us in this interesting chess game. White here it's Abdusattorov Nodirbek, black is Gukesh, and I should bet my money that one of these guys one day will be world chess champions. Hopefully I'm right. If not, I'm wrong, of course, and I hope that you are going to see interesting chess game and you are going to see good chess videos. So if I'm right, feel free and press like or press follow, because this game is exciting and you will see exactly fire on the board. Nothing happened special till now, because black is going to play a really sharp move g5, and that's for me a big surprise. How is possible that this double edge move is working? And it's working because white has to find only one way how to play this position and not to stay too early in a bad position. So exactly now white took it on e4, and it's a big mistake here to believe that the right answer here is to play knight d2, because d4 pawn is falling down, and that's a bad to lose a center pawn in the opening without any compensation. For this reason here white played move a3, and after this exchange black is going to play amazing chess move e3, and that's a move, and that's a nice position, and that's exactly fire on the board, because it's not easy for white to play this position, and he took it on e3. The idea behind move e3, of course, was check on h4, and now what white should play, because only two moves are here, and one of these moves are a nearly losing mistake, and g3 is a good move, and king d2 is maybe losing move. So let's watch why king d2 it's not working, because here black will take on e3, and here bishop f5, and this king on e3 it's absolutely crazy king waiting only for checkmate, and I can't believe here that white's king will survive. Hopefully you agree with me, because there was a sideline and main variation, and game follows after move g3. Okay, black took it on g3, and now exactly white went king d2. So king on d2 it's not the most happiest king on the board, but same question is here if black's king is okay in the center of the board, because one day black's king has to decide if he is going for a long or short castle, and because move g5, g3, g4 say moves by a g pawn, this king in the center has some issues or worry to go for a short castle, and you will see why. So exactly here I think that black has a nice position and is playing for a victory. Bishop f5 happened, and exactly here it's a one good move and one bad move. like in life. Sometimes we have good decisions and bad decisions, and the best move here is bishop g2. I think that that's another piece in the game. Don't count pawns here, don't count material till both kings are in danger. And the most important time of this game is to attack to opponent's king and to be sure that our king is safe. So that was good, because if you are attacking you need good pieces, and unfortunately for white was maybe too optimistic and he played knight b5, and that's a mistake. The best answer here is a really shocking move, bishop e4. Wow, how is possible to believe that this move is working? Say white will take and make a fork on c7, and here this is a bad position for white. Even his material up, but his king, and I can't found a strong white piece, and maybe the strongest, or unfortunately the most active piece is king on d2. And ask every strong player and everybody will tell you here that white has big difficulties. So for this reason that was a best answer, but what happened, it was rook d8. Of course, nobody's perfect and nobody's playing only the best moves at all. Bishop g2, and here it was interesting to take on d4. Wow, another interesting move. So why not to check this variation? Say knight is taking on d4, rook is taking, queen is taking, and here check on f2, and at least is a draw. At least. But maybe black saw this variation and he thought that it's not enough to play for draw, and he played queen g5. White now should take on c6 without any doubt, but he decided to take on c7. Okay, why not to play a check, and now d5. Queen e7 happened, knight b5, and queen took on b4. That was nice maneuver to go to e7 and to go to b4 with a check, and still this king is in a big danger, and white has to be careful, because if white's king is checkmated, of course that's a game over. So what to play and not to play a mistake. Knight c3 happened, check on b2, and king e1, and that's our first position. And of course the life of white's king, it's not easy on e1. Of course black's king on f8, it's another story, but the first guy who will checkmate opponent's king is of course winning. So looks like both players are playing for the victory. There is no time for defense and only attack, and a really messy position. So the strongest player will win this game, and that was exactly position which loves Bobby Fischer, and Bobby Fischer was able to play such of difficult positions nearly without any mistake. So hopefully we are going to watch another next Bobby Fischer, maybe one day. So what's happened? Knight b4. Of course, how to find the best move here, and if you are going to ask some engines, they will tell you that the best move is to take on h2. Of course, that's engine moves, and it's a very difficult move to count and to see all threads and all continuations. But just to be open to you, that was the best move at all. Knight b4 happened, and still this is a good looking move, and e4. So another best way how to play this position was queen d2, with hopes for maybe advantage, but this is a tough position where still maybe black believe that he is the guy who is playing for victory, and he played knight b4, e4 happened, and knight d3. Wow, that's a check and that's another threat. So why white should not take this knight? And the answer is exactly only one move away from this position. So if white will take on d3, there's a checkmate on f2. That's a reason why this move is working, and nothing should else be played, because if now white is taking on d3, of course here is a check, and say that big problems for white. So white took it immediately, knight d1 and bishop g6 and king g8, or maybe rook g8 should be stronger, but black decided to go king g8. I think that this position is still double-edged, and what is the most important for both players to improve their position, and how to improve our position, and that's only one way, and we have to improve our pieces. So we have to find the worst placed piece, and here it will not be a hard job because too many bad pieces are here, and improve and to attack opponent's weaknesses. So that's exactly what's going on. Improve, and attack. So how to improve and how to play this position of black? White took it on g3, and by the way, he improved this rook. Without any touch, this rook now is playing and doing a nice job. Queen g5, of course, and now knight e3. So looks for me that white is faster. White is faster in the way to improve his pieces, and to compare white's pieces and black pieces, I am sure that white's pieces are now stronger and has a chance to be even much more stronger. The biggest issue for black is this rook. A rook on h8. It's a bad rook, and there is no difference if this rook is there or if it is not there. Of course, the difference if this rook is here, black is nearly winning. If the rook is here, that's a tough game still, where both players has a chance. So queen e5, and of course I believe that white is not interesting for a queen exchange, so he took on a7, and now rook h4, b5 and queen c5. Okay, what's going on? Here is a dangerous pass b pawn. Here is a dangerous pass d pawn. So that's are exactly the main reason where both players should play for advantage. Pass pawns are the most typical plans in the middle games or in the end games, and if we have chance to push our pass pawns, we have chance to play for advantage. Okay, now black played rook b8. Okay, knight g4 and queen b2 e5. And maybe these two pawns are dangerous than this pawn and this rook. And just watch this black's king on g7, because even he looks like is safe. There is missing dark squares bishop, and around this king we could find lots of dark squares weaknesses. So even this king, it's not safe. Yes, of course, white's king is absolutely unsafe as well, but the problem for black that black has no active pieces attacking white's king. That's a difference between a white's position and black's position, because black is attacking nothing, of course, and white is attacking black's king. That's the reason why we are going to move. And h5, maybe the best was rook c8 and queen e7, and exactly here checkmate. So okay, just to take on g4 is a check and checkmate. that's the reason why I told you that it's a missing dark squares bishop, because still black's king is weak without defender of dark squares. So what happened? Rook b6, but maybe is it too late because d6, and yes, black's king finally is in danger, and probably that's the main reason why black is losing. Of course, if we are losing our king, we are losing a game. So knight e3 happened, queen c5, check, and bishop d5. Threat is to take on g6, and here is a checkmate. Still, since the beginning till end, black is playing without his rook, and that's a problem because, you know, as I told you, there is no difference if black is playing with this rook or without this rook. Still, nearly that's a rook down. Okay, what's happened? So rook h6, and now, okay, white took it on h5, and that's a chess beauty, and of course that's the answer if you believe that black is lost and white is winning this game. If this move is working, white is winning, and this game will show you that this move is working, because say black will take is a check, check, and here of course no reason not to believe that this is a winning position. So after this move, what happened? Nothing special, and black here resigned it. So we saw beautiful, attacking, complicated, and I think maybe inspiration chess game. Hopefully you enjoyed, and you saw good chess video. So if I'm right, feel free and press like and press follow and be our new follower. Thank you very much for your time, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.